Hello Virgo, thank you so much for joining me on this channel. It's Sandra from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to be look at the new moon energies, 14th, 15th of November, according to where you are on the planet. I'm doing this reading on the 11th of November, so the 11th of the 11th, which is a very auspicious time in many ways, but as far as the planets are concerned, this is about 11:11 is about the opening of a portal. It's a time, a window of opportunity, of transformation. Sometimes it's about endings, beginnings, but transformation energies. So if I can just say a little bit more about that. Mars, on the 3rd of November, at the midday, Mars went into forward motion from having been retrograde. Mars is the ruling planet within Aries, and Mars is in Aries going forward. And in Tarot, this represents the Emperor. And the Emperor is about power and autonomy, control, strength. It's a very masculine energy. So all of this is happening within the sign of Aries, and that's Mars going forward. Now, Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, is currently going forward in the sign of Scorpio, which is the energy of death, transformation and new beginning. So it's a very transformational energy. And so Mercury, being the messenger planet, the communicator, is now in a time of transformation, and is very well aspected by the Sun energy, which is also in the sign of Scorpio at this time. So as you can see, lots of positive or just certainly transformational energies, if you like, a lot of power energies going on there, particularly with Mars in Aries and the Emperor energy. So Virgo, what does this mean for yourself? So let's have a look. I mean, of course, your ruling planet is Mercury, so you know you are well involved in this, Virgo. So let's see. I've done a pre-shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams, so I'll just do a final shuffle there. Okay. So we have where you are at the moment here, and a message you need to hear, and what action you need to take next, what's the next steps, and your North Star, which is guidance. And then we have the Ten of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck, and this is about wish fulfillment to do with your family, everything to do with family and relationships. All the cups being full, very happy, joyful, progressive energy to do with family. So let's see where we're going with this. So I'll just do a final shuffle of the Lightseers Tarot. We'll just lay these on the top in the same order. And underneath by the Nine of Pentacles, and this is the independent woman or independent person card. This is about self-sufficiency, having worked for what you have now, but in a position now of being very independent and having your pick of the crop going forward. So I'll just put that down. And so at the heart of your reading, Virgo, we have the moon. So this is a new moon reading. So we've got the moon that's come out right at the heart of your reading here, and the Ace of Cups. The moon energy is the Piscean energy. And now this is about what you know and what you don't know. So in particular, there's something a bit vague at the moment, something you're not sure about or you can't actually see at this moment in time. The clarifier is the Ace of Cups, so it's something to do with the heart or what's meaningful for your heart. But in this particular deck, this is about protecting your heart going forward. Perhaps something new is coming in that is meaningful for your heart, Virgo, but you've got to protect your heart here. And it's not clear at this time what this is, what this energy is. So the message that the universe says you need to hear, we've got the Five of Wands and we have the Four of Swords. The Five of Wands is about conflict. So it's either external conflict at different points of view and people wanting their own voice to be heard, being, you know, with their opinions, or it's about internal conflict within yourself, Virgo, which can happen, can't it? We can argue with ourselves internally about matters. But whatever this conflict is, it's a message that the universe wants you to know, and the clarifier is the Four of Swords. And this is when we have to have a rest, a break, to regather our thoughts and regroup our energy, particularly to do with the heart. So we've got the heart that's come out again. So I feel this is a clarifier. You need to have a break now, have a rest, have a break from conflict, whether it's external conflict and arguments, or whether it's an internal conflict going on within you, Virgo. So what action going forward? What steps do you need to take here? Well, we have the Emperor energy, which is the Mars energy, which we were just talking about, Mars going forward in Aries. So we've had the Emperor energy and we have the Seven of Swords. And the Emperor energy here, this is about an energy of power and control and authority, making the laws, laying the laws, if you like. So as far as going forward, this is about taking control. I feel this is what this is saying. There's a need to take control of a situation. And the clarifier is the Seven of Swords. And this is the Thief in the Night card. This is the sneaky card. This is when somebody is trying to take or is taking something that doesn't belong to them, that is harmful for others. You've got the new moon there shining, so it's at the light of, not the new moon, sorry, the full moon shining there. So this is at the light of the moon, if you like. Removing something, taking something away that they shouldn't be. So as far as what steps to take going forward, you know, it's about taking control, taking authority over a situation, to do with somebody or something trying to take something that doesn't belong to them, take something away from you. So it's taking control of this situation, Virgo. Whatever it is that you feel is being removed, that could be harmful if it's removed, if it's taken. So you know, it's about you taking control and taking authority over that, whatever it is. I'm just very aware of the moon at the heart of your reading, which is about what you're not sure about, but it's to do with something to do with your heart, that you need to protect your heart energy, to do with whatever this is. All right, and then the conflict, and having a rest, having a break from conflict, whether that's inner conflict or external conflict. And then your guidance, your North Star, this is guidance. So we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords. So the Five of Cups is when we are very focused on loss. It's an energy of loss, grieving over what's gone perhaps, or what's going. But the message of this card is that there's something far better waiting for you. But while you're stuck in this energy of just focusing on what's gone, then it's difficult for you to see the opportunities. Just behind the lady here, there's the two beautiful big golden cups, but it's difficult for her to turn and see those because she's very preoccupied with what's in front of her, what's gone. And then the clarifier is the Eight of Swords, and this is when we feel stuck in a situation, but in our mind. So our mind is quite conflicted. You see the lady is bound up. She doesn't feel she can move. She feels stuck. She's got a blindfold on. Now, you know, the binds around her wrists are very loose. They're not tied. So she could shake them off and remove the blindfold so she could see a better way forward. But her mind is holding her a prisoner, basically. That's what this is saying. What's going on in her mind is holding her a prisoner. Our mind can be our greatest asset, or it can be our worst enemy, where it takes us. All right, so that's a clarifier for the Five of Cups. So, you know, mental conflict, feeling stuck in a situation, while we are preoccupied with what's gone. So it's something to do with what we feel is gone, what's lost. But everything's not lost. There's something far better waiting for you, Virgo. Okay, I'm just going to ask for 2 more. Could we have 2 more cards, please, for Virgo concerning this reading? 2 more cards, please, for Virgo and this new moon reading concerning this reading. 2 more cards, please. And before we look at those, I just want to come back again to, we had the 10 of Cups first of all, didn't we? And the 9 of Pentacles. So, you know, something very much about an abundant family situation, a very abundant family situation, where you have the pick of the crop, where you're very independent and, you know, worked hard to get, you know, where you are and what you're able to pick. You can pick and choose, basically. That's what it's saying. So, you know, they're very, very positive energies. I think what's come out with the rest of your reading is just giving you a nudge in a certain area about having a break from any conflict, that to keep protecting your heart, whatever's meaningful for your heart, because there's something that's not clear at the moment, that's unknown at the moment, and I think it's to do with this 7 of Swords energy, that, you know, you're being advised to take control about whatever it is, and it may be that's why the moon energy is here. You're not aware of it at this time, and then, you know, try to lift yourself up out of the 5 of Cups energy, because there's something far better there. And then the other 2 messages coming out for you now, the Mystic Healer, which is about healing energy that's flowing through you. So there's lots of healing coming down through for you from the universe, from your guides. So you're being filled with healing energy, and actually, you know, people being around you can feel that healing energy. It helps to calm them, perhaps. And then the other card is being in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So, you know, in many ways, things are going along exactly as they're meant to be, and things are quite smooth sailing at this time. So lots of healing coming through for you, and you're in the flow, you're in the groove, you're in the boat and you're going forward. And I think, you know, that clarifies the 10 of Cups energy, and also the 9 of Pentacles energy. All right, so lovely energies coming through for you there, lovely messages for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. I hope the reading has had meaning for you. But thank you for joining me, and good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.